Hello, farming enthusiasts. We started swathing, which means that haying season has officially begun. So I have swathed all the alfalfa around the house. This isn't our new alfalfa that we planted, that we've been irrigating. That stuff is still very small, but we were going to keep swathing today. I got the swather here ready to go, and I just thought I would share with you guys as I was doing my pre-trip inspection, which you should always do, by the way. I discovered that one of our chains has come off, and this is a new chain. Dad and I replaced this when we were doing our maintenance before we started haying this year. It goes right here, let's see, on this sprocket. It helps drive the conditioner. Yeah, it didn't make it last Friday when we were swathing. So it appears that our maintenance link had failed. This is a new one. I just got this. And that's what caused the chain to fall off. Sometimes that happens if you see there's a split at the end of this maintenance link. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not sure. I can pry it apart with my fingernails. But if the split isn't going the right way, if it's going the opposite way of the chain, sometimes something can hang up on it and cause it to open up. Or what we think probably happened is that we had the wrong size maintenance link. This is a 60 heavy chain, and we aren't sure that we had a 60 heavy maintenance link on there. So, first things first, before we can get back to swathing, I gotta reinstall this chain. So let's see how that goes. Chain's back on, Paralink installed, hopefully going the right direction. And now we cross our fingers that it stays on today. So here we go, on to swathing. Before we get going, I figured I should tell you guys a little bit more about this guy. This is our self-propelled swather. We use this for the majority of our hay cutting. We also have a Moco pull behind swather. We use that for cutting grass hay just because it's blade driven and it does a little bit better in the really thick tall grass that we cut. This has a sickle drive. If you're not familiar with swathers, it's pretty easy to run. It's got a reel, and the sickle is basically just little knives that go back and forth, and that's how it cuts the alfalfa or the grass. And then it feeds it all through this auger, through a conditioner, which smashes everything together and out the back in a neat little windrow. It looks a little bit like a mini combine in my opinion, but it's a lot more fun to drive because there's a lot less stuff to worry about. Basically all I have to worry about is feeding the alfalfa or the grass too fast if it's really thick, and then sometimes you can plug up in the middle here where it's all going together, so I generally go very slow, so it makes for a pretty long day. Yeah, it's got my sidekick here today. Leo, say hello. Say hello to everybody. You say hello? He's thrilled. It's a little warm in here because day one of swathing and the AC already went out on us, so it's gonna be a long first cutting. But we've got operable windows, and we can always go with the door open, so that helps, except when it's 90 degrees. But today it's a nice cool upper 60s. We just got a bunch of rain over the weekend, so we had to wait till this afternoon for things to dry out before we could start swathing. But things are looking good, and we're gonna get underway. Here we go! plus a little bit because I didn't want to stop on that hill over there at the corner. And I thought we'd get out and check how our sickle is doing, make sure that we don't have anything that stuck itself on there or any broken sickles. And I thought I'd check the chain, make sure that's still holding on. So let's see how it looks. Sickle knives just go back and forth underneath the reel, and that's what saws off the stalks, the stems of the alfalfa, and channels it all through the reel and through the conditioner, and you get these nice windrows. So that's what the cut stuff looks like versus the uncut stuff. Now let's look at our chain.